The Champions League group stage gets underway on Tuesday night with Barcelona's clash against Juventus headlining some glamorous-looking ties from the opening round of fixtures. Real Madrid are heavy favourites to triumph for a third successive season. Los Blancos are the most successful team in Champions League history with 6 titles and 142 total wins. Arsenal, who have failed to qualify for this season's Champions League, are the most successful team in terms of their win-draw-less record never to lift the trophy. However, their English domestic rivals have tasted success in the competition 4 times, shared between Manchester United, twice, Liverpool and Chelsea. But while teams from Spain, England, Italy, Germany, France, Holland and Portugal have won the Champions League, who are the sides with the best win-draw-less records from the countries never to have lifted the trophy? Sportsmail has listed the 10 most successful teams from Europe's winless countries based on UEFA's ranking system of 2 points for a win and 1 for a draw. Anderlecht are dominant in Belgium with 34 league titles, but despite 2 semi-final appearances in the competition's old format, the European Cup, they have failed to make much of an impact in their 11 Champions League group stage appearances. The Brussels-based outfit's best run came in 1995 when they advanced to the second group stage, the last 8, managing 2 goalless draws against eventual winners Fabio Capello's AC Milan. Since then they have mostly provided cannon fodder for group stage opponents, notably coming from 3 goals down to draw with Arsenal at the Emirates in 2014 with Newcastle's Aleksandar Mitrovic scoring a 90th-minute equaliser. Full record, 12 wins, 20 draws and 40 losses from 72 matches. Furthest stage reached, second group stages 1993-94. Champions League group stage appearances, 11 above Anderlecht in the UEFA rankings by virtue of a better goal difference. Celtic are giants in Scotland but relative minnows in Europe. They may have won the European Cup in 1967, but since the inception of the Champions League in 1992 they have made it to the round of 16 just 3 times. There have been some famous European nads at Celtic Park over the years. They managed a shock 2-1 win over Barcelona in 2012, secured despite enjoying just 19% possession, and they beat Manchester United 1-0 in 2006 with an iconic free kick from Shunsuke Nakamura. Celtic face a fearsome-looking Paris Saint-Germain side on Tuesday in their opening group stage game this season, hoping for a better result than their 7-0 mauling at the hands of Barcelona, which kicked off their last campaign. Full record, 17 wins, 10 draws and 33 losses from 94 matches. Furthest stage reached, last 16, 3 occasions. Champions League group stage appearances, 9 coming in just ahead of their old firm rivals Celtic. Rangers have won the Scottish top flight an incredible 54 times but have qualified for the Champions League knockout stages just once in the competition's 26-year history. That was a run to the last 16 against Villarreal in 2006, when they were dumped out on away goals under Alex McLeish. Rangers have not been back on Europe's elite stage since their infamous demotion to the Scottish fourth tier in 2012. Full record, 12 wins, 23 draws and 27 losses. Furthest stage reached, last 16, lost on away goals to Villarreal 3-3. Champions League group stage appearances, 10 another side who are dominant domestically but struggle among the very best in Europe. Rosenborg have been absent from the group stages since 2007-08. The furthest the Norwegians have managed to advance is the last 8 of the competition. Rosenborg were defeated in the quarter-finals by Juventus in 1996-97 and failed to qualify from a second group stage featuring Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Dynamo Kiev. Probably their most famous result came during their run to the quarter-finals, when they shocked Arrigo Sacchi's AC Milan 2-1 at the San Siro. Full record, 19 wins, 18 draws and 37 losses. Furthest stage reached, last 8, 2 occasions. Champions League group stage appearances, 11. The most successful Russian team in the history of the Champions League, Spartak Moscow made it to the group stages 8 times in the first decade of the competition. Spartak have made it to the last 8 twice, advancing to the quarter-finals in 1996 where they lost to French side Nantes before reaching the second group stages 5 seasons later. They have enjoyed less success in recent seasons, qualifying for the group stages just twice since 2007 and consistently overshadowed by domestic rivals CSKA Moscow and Zenit St. Petersburg. Full record, 21 wins from 74 games. Furthest stage reached, last 8, 2 occasions. Champions League group stage appearances, 11. Panathinaikos have managed 23 Champions League victories across their 9 appearances in the group stages of the competition. The Greek giants' most famous contribution to the Champions League was in 1996 when advanced to the semi-finals before falling to eventual champions Ajax 3-1 on aggregate despite winning the first leg in Amsterdam. Panathinaikos advanced to the quarters in 2002, clinching a famous 1-0 victory over Barcelona in Athens with a goal from club legend Angelos Bassinis before losing 3-1 at the new camp to crash out on aggregate. Dynamo Kiev's Ukrainian rivals Shakhtar Donetsk are relative latecomers to the competition, having made their group stage debut during the 2001 season, clocking up 11 appearances since. Shakhtar have been consistent competitors in Europe's elite competition over the past decade, failing to qualify for the group stages in just 2 of the last 10 Champions League seasons. They have made the quarter-finals once, when they were dismantled 6-1 on aggregate by Pep Guardiola's Barcelona in 2010-11. Full record, 26 wins, 13 draws and 35 losses from 94 matches. Furthest stage reached, quarter-finals 2010-11, lost to Barcelona 6-1 on aggregate. Champions League group stage appearances, 11. Galatasaray are the most successful Turkish team in Champions League history ahead of Istanbul rivals Fenerbahce and Beşiktaş. They have taken part in the group stages 14 times, reaching the quarter-finals in 2012-13 and the second group, in the old format, on 2 occasions. Legendary striker Hakan Şükür is their record scorer in the competition, with 22 goals across his 3 separate spells with Galatasaray. Shunsuke scored during one of Galatasaray's most famous Champions League wins, as his penalty sparked a late comeback from a goal down to beat Romario, Hristo Stoichkov and Ronald Koeman's Barcelona in 1994-95. Full record: 27 wins, 26 draws and 51 losses from 104 matches. Furthest stage reached, quarter-finals 2012-13, lost to Real Madrid 5-3 on aggregate. Champions League group stage appearances: 14 dominant in Ukraine with a record 15 domestic league titles. Dynamo Kiev have qualified for the Champions League group stages on 16 occasions. Similarly to Olympiacos, Dynamo's best run came during the 1998-99 season when a team featuring a young Andrei Shevchenko beat Real Madrid en route to the semi-finals, where they eventually fell to Bayern Munich. Full record: 29 wins, 27 draws and 53 losses from 109 matches. Furthest stage reached, semi-finals 1998-99, lost to Bayern Munich 4-3 on aggregate. Champions League group stage appearances: 16 Olympiacos are the most successful team in Champions League history, who hail from a country never to have won the competition, ranking 17th overall in UEFA's full rankings. The furthest they have made it in Europe's elite competition is the quarter-finals during the 1998-99 season, when they were knocked out 3-2 on aggregate by Juventus. The Athens club, who have won a remarkable 44 domestic league titles, have claimed some huge Champions League scalps over the years, with group stage wins over Real Madrid, Juventus, and Arsenal. Most English fans will recall Olympiacos as Liverpool's opponents in 2004-05, when Steven Gerrard thundered home the last gasp strike to send his side through to the knockout stages en route to winning the trophy. Full record: 38 wins, 20 draws and 52 losses from 110 matches. Furthest stage reached, quarter-finals 1998-99, lost to Juventus 3-2 ag. Champions League group stage appearances: